to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Hello and welcome. This is Borno Restoration, where we give you updates on development from across Borno State. I am Jesse Tofida. All this will come your way after we bring you the latest on Borno today. Members of the organized labor in Maiduguri taking a march past. It is a commemoration of the 2024 Workers' Day. They want the state government to continue its course of making the welfare of workers a priority, which will go a long way in boosting their morale for effective service delivery.
Economic recovery after a decade of insurgency. I call on the labor to join us in the marathon for the building of our society where peace, security, and development. I'm there, wish to solicit for your continuous support, cooperation, and understanding, as government will not hesitate to improve upon the welfare and fulfill.
We have observed with sincere forbearance that large number of civil servant promotion benefits are still outstanding. We therefore call on the bill for promotion implementation with financial benefit and cooperation from
In Yobe State, the state governor Maima Labuni pledges to improve the living standards of workers. He assures to meet up all demands made by the NLC and TUC in no time, especially providing a conducive working environment.
The present administration is resolutely determined and committed to the realization of the aspiration of Yobe State citizens. We are inspired by the massive support of our people, including workers, in the implementation of our policies and programs.
We call for implementation of the revised hazard allowances for Yobe Health workers, to consider providing buses to ease the transportation challenges suffered by Yobians. This vehicle will subsidize cost of transportation and ease movement of people, goods and services.
In Taraba, Governor Kefas Agbo focuses his speech on his administration's plan to enact policies that will build capacity of workers in the state for better service delivery. He also affirmed that his administration will ensure prompt payment of gratuity and pension of retired workers to enable them contribute their quota to socio-economic prosperity.
We have implemented policies aimed at improving workers' conditions, providing access to quality health care, and ensuring timely payment of salaries and benefits. The payment of gratuity and regular payment of monthly pension to retirees is a must.
We deeply appreciate the governor for the implementations of 30,000 naira minimum wage in Taraba State, which we battled for many years, looking for 30,000. The past government turned deaf ear to us.
Government of the Northeast region also salutes the efforts made by employees in their respective states to advance development under their leadership.
Behind Tricycle Owners Association.
This citadel of learning was established by the Borno State government to bridge the educational gap created by the 13-year Boko Haram conflict. The 5-year-old institution has now secured accreditation for 28 of its programs. Outgoing Vice Chancellor of the university briefs the press on achievements recorded by the school.
The university took off with 647 students during the 2019-2020 session, and now the student population stands at 6,101. The first set of 510 students graduated during the 2023-2024 academic session. 5 students backed first class, 43 backed second class upper, 327 bags second class lower, and 35 bags third class.
Professor Sandabe explained that new degree programs in medicine, radiography, nursing, biochemistry, medical laboratory and health information system have commenced to bolster medical profession in the state.
We have seen a lot of universities, we have undertaken a lot of studies universities. There are some universities, they started graduation after 10 years of their establishment. Some even 11. When you are tasked with the responsibility of setting an institution, especially university, the first target, the first mandate or ambition is, after 5 years, would I establish an institution that is running?
The Borno State University commended support of Tech Fund, Northeast Development Commission, and the Federal Inland Revenue for their support in executing landmark projects in the school. For 12 years now, conflict has left more than 2 million people displaced in northeast Nigeria, making it one of the world's most complex humanitarian emergencies. As people fled their homes in search for safety, they also lost their means of livelihood, and many of them struggle to meet their daily needs. But the Zulum administration is not sitting idly by as it continues to swim against the tide by providing livelihood support to the people. The year started with a series of activities by the Zulum administration to see how survivors of the insurgency are catered for. Every sector in Borno continues to wear the stamp of Professor Babagana Zulum. From security to education, health, agriculture, infrastructure, and human capacity building, it has been all-round development. Another sector that has been revived by the Zulum administration is the Ministry of Transportation. This is because of the increase in population occasioned by the Boko Haram insurgency, which made resources to commute seems grossly inadequate. The state governor Babagana Zulum inaugurated 90 buses to boost the capacity of the Borno Express, which is a public transport service owned by the state government. These buses are to provide affordable means of transportation to the people of the state. I take a visit to the Borno Express Terminus to see how things are faring. At the gate, I had to pay my dues before proceeding into the terminus. On arrival, I met Mohammed Dahaya, Director Operations and Town Service of the Terminus, who took me round the station.
As you can see, this is the Borno Express main terminus building. This is the main terminus building. It was built by the then military administrator of Borno State, Lieutenant Colonel Buba Marwa, in 1991. Precisely, that is to say that this building has now been in place for over 31 years.
Was it like this before?
Certainly it wasn't. It is with the coming of the new general manager, Alaji Gre Mazanakari, that this place is looking like this. It has never been interlocked. It has never even been painted within those 31 years, I am telling you. And today, at least, God in His infinite mercy, the Borno Express Terminal is now looking is now having a very good look. I want to tell you that it is not only Borno Express that is operating within this terminal. All the sister agencies that comes into the state are also having an offices here, and they are being given free of charge. This is the ticketing unit of the Borno Express, and just behind us, you will also see that of the sister agencies, as I was telling you earlier. Here, as you can see, it is the ticketing unit where if you want to board a bus, all you need to do is to come in, collect a ticket like today, then by tomorrow you will only be shown your vehicle and you board it to where you intend to make your journey. So you can see it just as it has been labeled. Our booking clerks operate from as early as 5:30 in the morning up till 7, 8 in the night, waiting for intending travelers to obtain their tickets. By my right is the office of the Chief Accountant on Revenue, which is charged with the responsibility of collecting all the locally generated revenue within the park and thereafter taking it to the bank. My department, as the name implies, the Director of Operations is in charge with coordination of all the buses that are intended to go on various routes to ensure that each of the buses designated on each route have dispatched in a very conducive atmosphere taking up its place. And that is the main reason why our office has even been located within the terminal, just as my colleagues are also having their own at the headquarters. You can see that because of the importance attached to the operations department, our office is located within the terminal. The drivers of Borno Express, as you know, can be said to be one of the best drivers based on the fact that at least they get basic training. Sometimes professionals from the Federal Road Safety do give them sensitization. No, the corporation driver is being allowed to go out without his valid driver's license. At least, as you can know, he is also a civil servant. He has been paid, so he should know what it means.
The Terminus manager, Saminu Yakubu, told us about the new guest house built for commuters. They are furnished with furnitures to give travelers a place to lay their heads whenever they arrive late.
Every staff of Borno Express have his own office and have his schedule of work, because before you can see us outside. We have no enough of offices. Even where to stay is not much for the staff of the Borno Express. But Alhamdulillah, with outcoming of our super general manager, Alhaji Girema Zanakari, Borno Express has come back to her life, because each and everything has changed to the destiny of the new chefs. I'm in charge of each and every person in the terminus, including the staff and even the passengers used to come, because I used to come as early as 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not closing office till 9 o'clock in the night. So whatever my schedule is, I have to see and everything has moved according to for example, if I come as early as possible, I have to look for my booking clerk. We arrange how to give the passengers ticket, we arrange how to put the passenger inside their vehicle and the destination of the vehicle, just to see that each and everything has moved successfully.
Indeed, the Zulum administration is the best Borno has ever had, and very soon the state will regain its past glory as the home of peace. Welcome to Borno Restoration. As the General Manager of the Borno Express Terminus, talk us through the state of the Borno Express Terminus before now.
Alhamdulillah, thank you very much welcome. I met the terminus in particular, a structure that has been built for almost 31 years, and it happens to be a gateway to Borno State in general. And it is a public place where its usage is 24/7. It is a place where people from all over the country, including neighboring countries, use. This is the extent of the usage, and it has been used for the last 31 years. And within that period, unfortunately, no major attention has been put in the attending to restoration of the place. You know, when you have a public building where a lot of people come and go, there are a lot of issues that has to be attended to once in a while. Typical example is the issue of toiletries. It is a public conveniences for people that once in a while either it will be modified or upgraded or expanded, because as time goes on, the number of people that the terminus has receive, it goes astronomically. There are a lot of challenges which within that period, particularly the period of this problem we have. No road, water is not there, electricity is not there. Let me appreciate His Excellency Professor Babagana Omar Zulum for giving me the opportunity to serve the state in the very high capacity, and inshallah we will not fail him, and we are doing everything possible. Me and my team will make sure that the end will not be regrettable. Transportation is a key to development in any society, and Borno State in particular. We find ourselves in a geographical location where we have 3 countries neighboring the states, which is a very good access for the whole of Nigeria to access markets from Nigeria up to Chad, Cameroon, Central Africa, Sudan, Libya, so on and so forth.
Now bring us up to speed on how you've been helping the state in revenue generation.
From January to July 31st, the corporation has remitted around 125 to 130 million naira to the state government. So, but then before I come, this thing is not there. Now we have been picking, and for you to even sustain your revenue, you must be ahead of vehicle failures. You have to, because the issue is that you cannot wait for, let's say for example, you have 10 buses and all of them are okay, they are running now. It is a foolish thing for anybody to do if you don't have at least 1 engine in your store for any uneventualities, or 1 gearbox, you keep it somewhere. Not to talk of engine oil and some tires and things like that. And most of those materials that I have mentioned, they are very costly. The provision of this vehicle by the state government have helped even the corporation extensively. The reason why I said so is that we have to have an environment of competitive environment. Whenever you have a competitive environment, things will be easy, price will be controlled, because there is no monopoly in that aspect. And His Excellency, in his own magnanimity, he resort to giving the taxis and the NAPEP to the people that are in the business, that is Keke NAPEP riders. They are in the system, they know the system, they know the patterns, and they are part and parcel of the government. So now the challenges is that between the taxi drivers, the NAPEP riders, and Borno Express. I was appointed about 2 years ago, and sincerely speaking, they are my backbones. Because anywhere, if you see a drastic transportation, there are people that stood behind you, firmly committed. And as you indicated that you made them early in the morning, we have been on the what will I say, competition level with them. Because I used to go to the terminus as early as possible. Because sometimes even if after my morning prayer, I took my car to the terminus, then I will meet them there. Because we are competing. This is the key to our success, because my directors and my terminus managers will be in the terminus before the drivers come. You know, the drivers are the first people that will come, for them to park their vehicle in an appropriate place for passengers to be taken. Secondly, the ticket sellers, because some of the bookings are being done in the morning. And most of our passengers, because for the long distances that we cover, Maiduguri, Jos, Maiduguri, Kaduna, Maiduguri, Abuja, the vehicle should leave as early as possible, because the people would like to be there. So by as early as 5:30, movements start within the terminus. And I really appreciate the commitment of my directors, because whenever I go, I will meet them, but sometimes they will meet me there. Yeah. Because it is a challenging. Yeah. So by so doing, it has gingered most of our staffs. Because if you go to the terminus by 6:30, you will meet almost 75–80% of my staff there. And most of our work is done in the morning. From 5:30 to 6 o'clock in the morning up to 10–11 o'clock are the peak period of our work. Then from 2–3 p.m. up to 8–9 p.m. are the peak period of our work. Why? The first one is when our vehicles are going out. The second one, when they are coming. But then when they are coming, they will come with problems. That is the reason why I close by 8:30 up to 9 p.m. with my directors, because our vehicle will travel from Abuja to Maiduguri. And this vehicle will be going out tomorrow. But then, when the vehicle comes, my workshop engineers and things like that, they have to look at the vehicle. Maybe the drivers might come with 1 or 2 issues on the road, on his way coming. So the mechanics and the managers will attend to it, so that we have to be sure that this vehicle is fit for it to travel back. If it isn't, then among our schedule for tomorrow, we'll remove him. Let the people of these states know that Borno Express Corporations means business for now. Business in terms of the challenges of transportation that we have within the state will be over for good. The government have assisted the corporation tremendously, And we are doing everything possible in order to ensure that the populace receive the best of us.
All right, General Manager, Borno Express Transport Corporation, Graham Nakari, thank you for your time on Borno Restoration.
Thank you very much. You are very much welcome. I really appreciate it.
And that's our package on this episode of Borno Restoration. Many thanks for watching. I am Jesse Tafida. See you next time. Bye-bye.